Good morning, everyone. Today we have Trent Gardner from ListTrac going to present his awesome product, guys. As you guys know, we're always looking for new tools to find for you guys so that we have the latest technology at your service. And this is going to be more of a marketing tool so you can keep track of your listings. Now, Trent's going to talk all about it. I will never do it justice the way that Trent can. He's going to teach you the ins and outs. So I'm going to hop off the screen. I'm going to let Trent take it away. If you have any issues with technology, let us know because my volume is kind of low and I think it's just me. All right. Thanks so much, Trent.
Good morning. Good morning. I keep getting these admit things. So are you getting those too? But anyway, I'm Trent Gardner. I'm one of the co-founders of ListTrac, and we're really excited to be launching it with your association. And we'll just walk through ListTrac. I've got my the chat open, so if you have any questions while I'm going through, please feel free to, reach out and let me know. I can walk through something again or answer any questions so we can make this interactive. So the idea behind ListTrac is to show you where your listings are viewed online and how potential buyers are interacting with that listing content. So when I say listings, I mean that they've drilled in, they've viewed, they've drilled in and viewed the listing detail page on a whole bunch of different websites: Zillow, Realtor, the MLS, IDX sites, Trulia. And if you see a site that's not on there, please reach out and let us know. I'll put our support email in the chat, and you can reach out to that email and go ahead and let them, we'll work to get that website on there. So as we look on the dashboard, we have a summary dashboard, and then I'll get into a minute where we drill into an individual dashboard. So you can see the two dashboards, but the summary dashboard is where you'll land. This is kind of a summary for all of your association, but I'll drill in because we support 4 roles: an MLS exec view, a broker view, an office manager view, and an agent view. So if you're an agent, you're going to see those listings where you're the listing agent or co-listing agent. If you're a broker, you'll see metrics for all your listings. So let's drill into a couple of these. We call these pods, these little graphs here. Each one of these pods, there's a little question mark. You can see what the pod is. So a view, total number of times your listing was viewed over a select period. Those periods, you can do last 7 days, last 30 days, or a custom date range. We could get people to mute. I'm hearing a little background noise. That'd be great. Okay. And then you can also, on the right side, this chart list, drill in and view, what website or what vendors are reporting data. Looks like that's going to take a second to load, but we'll continue because we'll actually jump over to, let's just jump over to my demo dashboard. So, so you have the different inquiries. We'll come back to this. Visitors. You're going to have if you're a broker, the performance of your top 10 listings, or an agent, your markets. This market actually shows you where the buyers are located, and we group it by zip code. So, we grab the IP address, we map it to a zip code so you can see where your buyers are coming from. Saved listings, and shares, top agents, and then most popular by price range or different things on that front. So this data, you can also drill in and view all your listings. So if you click over here on this listings tab, you can drill into an individual listing, view the listing, and see the information. You can also see if you've scheduled a seller's report and how often it's being sent. and I'll show you how to do a seller report in just a second. Let's drill in. So we drill in at 5132 Escobedo Drive, four beds, 3 baths, $1 million. You can see the views, inquiries, favorites, shares for this listing. You can see, where the views are coming from, Zillow, the MLS system, Realtor, etc., other broker and agent sites, etc. You can drill in here and see the actual website names of, whether it's Coldwell Banker, WilliamReed.com, Remax, etc. You can see all the sites that potential buyers looked at your listing on. This down here is going to show you trends. This line here means there was a price change on 6/27, so you can see, these are the trends for views and post price change. Was there an uptick or not? This again shows you a map of where your buyers are located by zip code, so you can see, where the buyers are viewing, inquiries, favorites, shares, etc. And then this information for each listing can be shared out with a seller. So you can come in here, put in the seller name, email address, who you want CC'd, who you want BCC'd, who you want the reply to go to, the label on the email, the subject, the body of the email, all configurable by you. And then down here, you can schedule it to send weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. And once that's scheduled, usually it's weekly. So then every Monday morning, your seller would get an email. And this is what the email looks like. I'll pause for a second. We had a question on what's an inquiry. An inquiry means that someone filled out, the request for more information on the listing detail page. So they wanted more information on the listing. So they filled out whether it's, send me an email, etc. We name it inquiry because it's not every time going to go to you. You're not going to get the lead because sometimes it's someone else's website, so the lead's going to go to them. But so we do capture anytime someone requests more information on your website. So jumping back to the seller's report, this is what's going to show in the body of the email. So the picture, it's going to show property views, shares, inquiries, favorites. This is for the life of the listing. And then down here, this is the top websites for the past 30 days. It's also going to show the top cities where the buyers were located. It's going to allow you to brand it, add your picture, add your office, broker, team logo, etc. And then from there, you can, this is what goes out to your seller. To brand it, on the bottom left here is this blue button for options. And once you brand it once, seller's report once, it's going to continue. It'll keep it for the other seller reports you set up, but you can come in here, upload your photo, your title, etc., contact information, and also for your brand. So it can be your primary color, your font color, etc. And then you can upload what logo you want for to show on that seller report. We do have this where you can exclude websites. So any website that's reporting metrics, so they have to have implemented ListTrac, you can exclude. So if, Coldwell Banker, if you want to exclude them, etc., you could exclude them so your buyer doesn't see them. Sometimes people use this, at competitors you don't want to show. So again, this is how you, this options here on the bottom left is how you brand your seller report. A couple other things is you can copy a link, and then if you texted that link, so it would be a link that looks like this, it's just gonna, if they click on it, it's gonna take them to their seller's report. You can download as a PDF and share it that way. If you're buyer or your seller, these are for sellers, loves stats and they want to see stats, this view more stats. If they click on it, then it'll take them to a dashboard that shows them their stats, and it'll be pretty much live. So anytime we get a new stat, we'll add it to here so they can see what's going on with their listing in a live stamp. So that's that. Add more listings. So this is the seller's report. This is what most agents use ListTrac for, is to share this information out with their seller. It provides, conversation points. Why are we not getting as much online activity as we think we should? Do we need to, take new photos? Is the price wrong, etc.? So you can, all that information can be done here. And then finally, we have over here the seller report history. So if you click on that seller report history, it's going to show you every seller report that went out, who it went to. And then over here on the right, it's going to show if they opened it. This partial delivery shows that there was an issue with one of the emails. Show you which email there was an issue with, and so you can go fix it. And then down here, you'll see that it's delivered, but it's not open. So the seller didn't open the email, but in most cases, you'll see that the seller opened the email. So, in a nutshell, that's ListTrac. The ability to, see your listings, how they're performing online as a whole, and then your ability to drill into an individual listing. One thing I would mention is when you set up a seller's report, it will stop when the listing moves to an off-market status automatically. It'll stop. If you need to, you can come in here and stop delivery manually. But when it does move to an off-market status, it'll stop. Then you can pick the listing you want and set up a seller's report. I did get a question: is what's a creative way that agents have used ListTrac to market themselves to new sellers? So we are coming out with a report for that, so it'll make it easier. And in that report, it'll kind of show for their home what you can expect for online metrics and give them a sample seller's report. Today, the way people use it, the way agents use it, is they take a sample seller's report of a past listing. So you can pull up a past listing and show them, you show the seller, hey, these are all the websites. If you go with me, these are all the websites you're going to be on. You're going to get this report every week. And so they kind of use it in that vein around showing them what they've done in the past, how they market a listing. There will be a new report coming on that, but for now, you can show past listings and how you marketed it. So that's kind of, again, schedule a seller's report. You can preview what the seller report's going to look like. You can customize the seller reports, add your brand, etc. And then that is ListTrac. If you have any questions, again, I put the support email up there. You can reach out to that. If you have any questions right now, add them to the chat. I'm happy to answer that. One other thing I failed to mention, this will be in your dashboard. So there will be a link out to ListTrac. I think it's being turned on today, if it's not already been turned on. And you can access ListTrac. It'll take you right in to your custom dashboard with your listings, metrics for your listings. So everything's kind of set up. You can just go in, find a listing, and set up a seller's report.
Yes, yes. So if you guys go into your Remind SSO dashboard, you guys are going to have your link there already. So you can click on it, start playing around with it, start exploring the different options that that are available to you. And I believe Flex is going to have that available in the menu products section pretty soon. I think tomorrow, if not today. So that's really exciting. And by the way, guys, ListTrac is fully integrated with Flex. Trent was over at FBS Summit, displaying the product to all the other Flex MLS providers. It was really an awesome presentation, kick butt. So thank you, Trent. If you guys have any additional questions, Trent's email is in the chat. Make sure you email him. He's really good about getting back to you guys. Trent, if they can't reach you at your email because you're so busy working with all the other MLSs, is there a support email?
Actually gave the support email in the
Okay,
chat.
perfect.
So that would be the first one, to go to. I can put in my email as well.
You're
I'm
a
gonna.
dangerous man, Trent. You're a dangerous man.
You're welcome to reach out to me as well. I might forward it to support, but if I can't do anything on it, but there's the emails, and yeah, we're excited. We're working with a lot of MLSs. We any data shares you might have, you'll be able to see the metrics on
Tell them,
your dashboard.
Trent, tell them which
CRMLS,
neighboring MLSs where you're going to be able to get statistics from.
CRMLS, DMLS, or CLAW, and then I don't know. I mean, we're in San Diego. We're soon going to be in um, Central Desert. I don't know if that's applicable, but we're always growing. So
Yeah, yeah. So definitely we have everyone in our area, Conejo Valley, Simi Valley, all that area. We data share with Ventura County Coastal, which is CRMLS, Southland Regional, which is CRMLS as well, and down to combined Los Angeles and West Side. So all those areas, guys, that you guys are putting your listings in, you're going to be able to get the metrics in that MLS. So you don't have to be a part of the MLS to see what's going on in that MLS. You're going to be able to see that agents are sending out your listings or if people are looking at your listings. So it doesn't really matter whether it's in our service area or the other service area. If we data share, you're going to be able to get those metrics, which is awesome. It's like having your eyes everywhere.
but we did have a question about cost. This is actually a member benefit. Your association is agreed to pay us a fee each month to make sure this is offered as a member benefit. So there's no additional cost to you.
Yes, absolutely, guys. All right. Well, if there are no more calls or questions, please shoot us an email. Trent's email is there. Our email is available as well, mls@csmar.com, Trent at listtrac.com. That's listtrac, and support at listtrac.com. That's without a K at the end. If you guys need anything else, reach out to us, okay?
Perfect. Thank you. You guys have a great day. Happy 4th. And thanks for hopping on.